What's up, guys? Xelgodis here again for more live narrations. Back with the same OU Hail team, because I love it. Don't hate, appreciate. Let's look for a battle. Come on, let's get going. Cool. The volume's a little loud, let me turn that down. Looks like we got a double weather team. Although, I know that his Kingdra won't have Swift Swim because that's illegal with Drizzle. Okay, that's interesting. Now what to lead with? Honestly, I feel like Jellicent might be the best approach. Yes. Now some would say this is bad, however, I can Will-O-Wisp. It's not a big deal at all. And I burn him, thank goodness. You don't know how many times I've missed on the first Will-O-Wisp. It's just something that happens. I don't understand why myself. But that's okay, because he did absolutely diddly. Now, he might want to switch out to his Ferrothorn, or his Politoed. Either way, I'm going to switch into my Abomasnow now. Because... why not, really, I guess. Okay. He does set up his rocks. That's not a big deal. Well, I guess it sort of is a big deal. But right now I'm in a good position to predict a switch. I'm thinking his Scizor might come in to see a... No. No. No, no, no. It's been so long since I've seen a specially defensive, special attacking Tyranitar. I wasn't expecting that. It's okay. My weather isn't the most important thing to this team. Really Kyurem and Mamoswine, and I guess Jellicent to an extent, are the only things that really benefit from it. So, I mean, I forgot about Ice Beam. I remember that time when I said I was bad at Pokemon. Yep. Here it is. Okay, might as well go for an Earthquake. It'll take out, everything on his team. No, just kidding. It could probably 2-hit KO most of the things he has, except for his Salamence, but a nice swift, Ice Shard would take him out. Politoed is a bit dangerous. Let's switch out in Latios to take the Hydro Pump. Looks scarfed by that damage amount. Draco Meteor, sure. Or I can go for something else. But what else would I go for? Well, I suppose I could have double switched into my Kyurem. But that's solid damage. I can't complain. He seems a little bit more physically defensive, which is good knowledge. So I'm gonna switch out into Kyurem. Take that Leech Seed like an animal and retaliate with a Focus Blast. I mean, it's a bit predictable. If he switches, it won't be very good. However, what can he really switch into? Exactly. Now this is... if I was a gambling man, I would probably go for the Focus Blast. And guess what? I am a gambling man. If he stays in, there's a 70% chance that his Kingdra will go down. If he switches out into his Salamence, like I expected him to, that still did a pretty nice chunk. Now, I might have to sack something right here. I'm just gonna go for another Focus Blast. Because I can't lose my, Mamoswine right now. It's probably the most important member of my, well, him and Jellicent are surprisingly the most important members of my team at this moment. Together, they could probably work together to take down this entire team. I should have predicted that switch, but honestly, I needed to be careful. He could easily U-turn out, or he can go straight for the Bullet Punch. Honestly, I'm not in a good position to predict right now. He's probably going to U-turn out. No, Bullet Punch, good. He's disabled, so I know he's going to switch, no matter what. See, Will-O-Wisp would be nice on just about everything. The residual damage is just beautiful, or I can go for a recover. Let's go for the residual damage. Especially on Ferrothorn, that's really nice. And I am in the rain, so one-on-one, I could probably take down this Ferrothorn. In fact, I will recover now, since I know his power whips will be doing less than 30%, I believe. Leech Seed doesn't bother me an over amount. Burn is going to be doing, I think, is equal to the amount that Leech Seed gains back. I could be mistaken there. Don't exactly quote me on that. I'm gonna go back into Latios as he goes for spikes, which that could be very important later on. And I'm gonna go for the Draco Meteor, because even though this is a Ferrothorn, he really does not want to take it. And neither does really anything else on his team. His Scizor has 70% health. It can't really take it, especially after Stealth Rocks. It's gonna go down. And honestly, that was probably the most threatening thing on his team right now. Next to maybe the Kingdra. But even then, Scarfed, Toad, Ice Beam. I don't want to take that. I need to go back into my Jellicent. Can't believe forgot his name. He has the nicest mustache on my team. Crit on the Ice Beam doesn't really matter. Not a whole lot. I'm just gonna recover up on the switch. Now I'm back to full. His Metal Plant, DeathMetal Plant, is slowly dying, which is great. I'm gonna Scald. Honestly, I just need to get some damage off, because Leech Seed was disabled. That must be a bug in Pokemon Showdown, because I'm almost positive that can't happen in the game. As he sets up more spikes, honestly, he probably should have gone for the Power Whip or anything else. Although it still probably wouldn't have taken out my Latios. He's gonna have to sack something else, which is great. I'm putting him in positions where he has to sack his Pokemon, and because of this, this is what's gonna allow me to win in the long run. This is good. He still has his Politoed left at a reasonably high amount of health. Now, I'm going to predict him to predict me to switch into Jellicent, and I'm going to go straight for the Draco Meteor, which sort of worked, I suppose. He is locked into Hydro Pump, and I know it won't be doing that much, especially since he's Scarfed. Unfortunately, this Jellicent is this Ferrothorn is still around, which is not good at all. And he goes into his crit. Probably is going to help in the long run. Now, I don't know what kind of a Kingdra set this is. I'm assuming physical, although it can just as easily be special. So this is scary. Let's just go for a Will-O-Wisp. And he goes for the rest. It's one of these guys. That's okay. I still get the burn off, but I miss. That's unfortunate. It's probably not too late. He's not boosting at this very moment or anything. Dragon Dancing really is not going to help him out in this situation, unless I miss again, of course. Oh my goodness, this is when the game begins to get scary. 2 misses in a row is very unfortunate. Luckily, I managed to hang on, and he does get disabled. Okay, well that's a good game. There's nothing I can do here, except, okay, that must be a mistake too, because I'm pretty sure that disabling doesn't disable like that. Although it might. I've been wrong before. Although I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. He does have rest, so if I can predict a turn, he goes for rest. I can switch out into Mamoswine and start Earthquaking, which, honestly, I think he's going to rest here. Because a crit plus Confusion Hacks plus Burn, if I were him, I would rest here. So, predicting that rest, I'm going to switch out into my Mamoswine. Hopefully he hits himself in Confusion. That is optimal. But he just goes for Dragon Dance. That's fine. honestly, I think I can take him out from here with an Ice Shard. I am adamant, max attack, Life Orb. And I can. Okay. Now, what he has left is a half-dead DeathMetal plant and a half-dead toad. Now, I'm scared. You know what? I don't know what to do. Can my Jellicent take down both of these guys? That is the question. Short answer, maybe. So let's just go for an Ice Shard, do as much damage to the toad as I can, as he misses his Focus Blast, which doesn't make much of a difference at this point. Although switching into Jellicent wouldn't have helped me any. I do know that he's going to have to switch into his Ferrothorn, which gives me a strange gambling opportunity. Do I want to go for Blizzard? It would probably do more than Scald. So, I mean, and I do know that he's physically defensive, although he's just going to sack his Politoad, as I predict his... Okay. Now, one-on-one, a burned DeathMetal plant against my healthy Jellicent. I don't know. Let's go for Blizzard and see what happens. And I hit, and it does 17%, and he goes for Leech Seed. Leftovers plus Leech Seed is going to bring him less than he had before. Great. Honestly, I don't know how much more Scald is doing, especially with the Rain boost and the Stab boost. They're doing about the same. Honestly, I just... You've got to be kidding me. That game makes me sad. That hacks at the end mattered so much. And I believe there was moments... I did miss those 3 Will-O-Wisps. That was saddening. But there you go. There was the battle. It was interesting. It was different. It was fun. So I don't mind the fact that I lost. Well, okay guys, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Yes. Wait. Yeah, okay. Goodbye.